Ecuador, you're my delight. From the Andes.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather around. Let me introduce you to Chimborazo volcano, the towering giant that's practically high-fiving the sun. Reaching over 20,000 feet above sea level, this breathtaking beauty isn't just a mountain. It's like the VIP lounge for clouds and eagles. So, if you ever wanted to feel like a superhero flying high, this is your chance. Just make sure you bring your hiking boots and maybe an oxygen tank just in case. Now, speaking of nature, let's take a stroll through the Amazon rainforest. It's like Mother Nature's very own treasure chest. You'll find over 500 bird species flapping around, singing their own versions of karaoke, while local guides share cultural insights that will make you feel smarter than a talking parrot. With every step you take, it's like you're on a real-life adventure, and you might even find yourself doing the rainforest shuffle, which, to be fair, is just a fancy way of avoiding mud. And now, folks, let's sail away to the Galapagos Islands, where the wildlife is more diverse than your Aunt Edna's collection of holiday sweaters. Picture giant tortoises that move as fast as your grandma on a Sunday stroll, and sea life that will make you wish you had learned how to swim. These ecosystems aren't just a feast for your eyes. They remind us how important it is to protect our planet. So, pack your bags, grab your family, and let's go save some turtles. Just don't try to race them.
Ecuador, you're my delight. From the Andes to the night, coastline dancing in sunlight, Amazon's dream takes flight. Take a walk on Quito streets so high, where the clouds kiss the blue sky. Cobblestones and spirit bright, magic lives in every sight. Ecuador, you're my delight. From the Andes to the night, coastline dancing in sunlight, Amazon's dream takes flight.
The easy life. That glittering concept we all chase, like a kid chasing after the ice cream truck. But hold your horses, folks. In our quest for this mythical paradise, we might just trip over the opportunity for personal growth and development, like trying to walk and chew gum at the same time. Spoiler alert, it's not that easy. Speaking of chasing, let's talk about those shiny, superficial joys. They're like the sun on a hot summer day. Oh, so tempting. But you know what? They can distract us from the real goodies in life. The things that actually require effort and a sprinkle of commitment. It's like trying to bake a cake without mixing the batter. Good luck with that. Now, when we think about the idea of easy lies, it feels like a gentle nudge at our comfy society, doesn't it? It's like saying, hey, let's put down the remote and pick up a challenge instead. We've been conditioned to blissfully chase comfort. But guess what? Authenticity and the thrill of overcoming challenges in our life choices could be the real Netflix binge-worthy series we didn't know we needed. And hey, let's not forget about gratitude. Frequent expressions of thanks are like the glue that holds the family fridge together. Super important. It's all about acknowledgement and respect. Folks, a simple thank you can really turn a frown upside down and make communication smoother than butter on hot pancakes. Now, what happens when we sprinkle some gratitude into our conversations? It's a bit like adding chocolate chips to cookie dough. Everything gets better. This little magic ingredient enhances our emotional well-being and creates a more supportive and caring environment, even among our fellow coworkers who now won't just be that guy who steals your lunch. And here's a little cherry on top. Acknowledging others with simple phrases like, thank you boosts morale faster than you can say, family game night. It fosters a culture of appreciation, making both personal and professional settings feel more like a cozy family gathering, minus the awkward Thanksgiving conversations. Family adventurers. Our trip kicks off with a cruise in the Galapagos, known for its wildlife that's more unique than Uncle Bob's dance moves at the family picnic. Get ready to spot sea lions lounging around like they own the place, turtles practicing their slow-motion swims, and a chorus of colorful birds that could put any karaoke night to shame. Now, if you thought city life was just about shopping and traffic jams, think again. Our journey also takes us into the Andean mountains, where we can hike our hearts out while being surrounded by nature's beauty. Just remember to bring your walking shoes, and if you see a llama, don't forget to ask for directions. They're surprisingly good at it. Speaking of adventures, let's explore Quito, the capital city, where we'll visit the famous Middle of the World Monument. You know, that spot where you can straddle two hemispheres and feel like a geographical superhero. It's a popular tourist attraction, but I promise your family will make it even more popular with your post-visit selfies. And don't forget to check out the Virgin of Quito, the tallest statue in Ecuador. Standing tall at 41 meters, this gal is an impressive replica of a 17th century wooden sculpture. It's like Ecuador decided to show off its artistic chops. Move over, Picasso. This statue was completed in 1975, so she's practically a classic. Now, the travelers are buzzing with excitement as they gear up for a 6-day cruise to the Galapagos Islands. You can practically hear their hearts racing with anticipation for unique wildlife encounters and stunning landscapes. Talk about a bucket list adventure. Be prepared for a whole lot of awe and maybe a sea lion photobomb or two. As soon as they arrive in the Galapagos, it's like stepping into a warm hug from Mother Nature herself. Our travelers are greeted with glorious weather and their first sighting of the local wildlife, like iguanas looking like they just woke up from a nap. Who knew these little critters could be so photogenic? It's like watching nature's very own Instagram feed. The Galapagos Islands are practically a treasure chest of well-preserved ecosystems. They play a crucial role in conserving various marine and terrestrial species. It's like attending a wildlife party where everyone is invited and nobody is left out, except maybe for those poor lost shoes at the beach. And what a sight it is to observe sea lions and penguins living their best lives in their natural habitat. This experience beats any trip to the zoo, hands down. Watching these animals frolic and socialize makes everyone appreciate the wonders of nature. Plus, it's a great excuse to make silly animal noises. Speaking of wildlife, conservation is on everyone's mind as we learn about the breeding programs for endangered tortoises. It's like a superhero initiative to help save these magnificent creatures that once faced tough times due to human activities. So, hats off to the conservation heroes doing their part to protect these slow and steady champs. Now, let's take a little detour to the historical significance of the oldest post office in South America. Legend has it that Patrick Watkins, the first resident of the Galapagos, used this post office to send letters faster than you can say mail carrier. His life story has enriched the culture of the islands, proving that sometimes the quietest places have the loudest legacies. Our snorkeling adventures are where the real excitement bubbles. Think of it like swimming in a massive aquarium filled with playful sea lions and majestic turtles. Honestly, it's like they're putting on a show just for us. These vibrant marine encounters will leave a lasting impression that you'll want to share at the next family dinner. Just be prepared for some jealous glances. Wait until you see the secluded beaches and turtle nesting zones. They are so picturesque that you might find yourself questioning if you've accidentally wandered onto a postcard. With these tranquil moments, it's easy to appreciate the beautiful scenery of the islands. Just remember to apply sunscreen unless you want to resemble a lobster. And what's a trip without a little animal interaction, right? Seeing and feeding adorable alpacas at the hostel adds a charming and fuzzy touch to the adventure. Plus, there's nothing like a good old animal snuggle to reconnect with nature. Just don't ask them for selfies. They can be a little shy. And here comes the bold part of our itinerary, swimming in a cold waterfall. Talk about a refreshing challenge. It's like Mother Nature decided to add a splash of thrill to our journey, and nothing screams adventure more than overcoming fears while embracing the wildness around us. As we hike to the base of the Cotopaxi, stunning glacier views greet us, making every uphill step worth it. It's a photo op you won't want to miss, and the sense of accomplishment is palpable. Just keep in mind, altitude can be tricky. You might find yourself gasping for air like a goldfish out of water. But let's slow things down a bit. The calming nature of the ride